Hey, Occult Club members. I'm so happy to see such a full room this time. I guess we really have been gaining a lot more members recently, haven't we? Well, to begin this meeting, I would like to say that from now on, we're going to try to meet like this at least once a month to go over activities for the coming month, review things that happened in the last month, and just generally discuss what's to be expected. Um, I've been working with the other senior members of the club to make sure that there will be plenty of activities throughout the month, so I hope you can all look forward to that. Um, Moving on to slightly more distressing news. Um, I want to make sure that you're all heading home in pairs. After all, back in November, there was that awful incident where that young boy went missing. Well, I'd say young, but he was a high school student, and you would think that a young man of that age should be perfectly fine going home on his own, but the police still haven't found him or any traces of him, and his parents, well, they went on record saying that they don't expect him to come home, and that's worrisome. On top of that, the serial killer Toga Himiko hasn't been found either, so it's definitely better to head home in pairs from now on. The last thing I would want is for any of you guys to get hurt. I know I say that you should all look up to me like an older sister, but I really do mean it when I say that I care about all of you. If anything were to happen, I would be absolutely destroyed. Um, I guess that's a little bit depressing, so let's try to end this meeting on a more positive note. Um, Hex Radio has been back. That's been fun, though it's not going to be as often as usual. Um, I talked to Echo, and apparently Hex Radio is only going to be twice a month from now on, but the shows are going to average around 30 minutes. So, considering the previous 15-minute average back when it was weekly, I guess it kind of balances itself out. I'm going to try to keep these meetings here as short as I can because I know we all have a lot of stuff that we want to move on to, like summoning rituals and trying to find our familiars, or, you know, as the rest of the world sees it, a bunch of weirdos going to animal shelters and playing with cats. But I have fun doing that with you guys, even if, it all just looks pretty normal to everyone else. I promise we will try to do more occult things in the future, but until then, we'll just have to settle with more mundane things under more occult titles, like calling our baking projects spells. But we should really move on to today's activities. So, I guess I'm ending this meeting here. Alright, guys, let's get started.